it's really funny in life how you can remember things from when you were a kid and you wish you would have paid more attention, but that when you recall those lessons that you learned back then, you can bring them now and it'll still give you some benefit. And it's a story that you can share with others and hopefully inspire someone else who will actually listen and to your words and take action, even though you might not have. And that's what I'm remembering. The other day, I was talking to someone and we were talking about our old college football days. And we went even deeper. We was like, remember in high school when we were training with our trainer and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah. And his name was Eric Lickner. And Eric was our strength and conditioning coach. And this guy was a beast. He was strong. He was fast. He was knowledgeable, all that. And he cared about us. Now, back in those days, all I wanted to do was just get bigger, faster, stronger, just like every football player or every athlete, inspires to be. But Eric told us one day while we were training, he said, hey, one day football is not going to be here for you no more. And I'm not trying to be a downer or anything like that, but you're going to get older and you're going to be thankful that you have so many deposits made in your health account that you're going to be able to cash out later on in life. So I remember thinking like, what the hell is this guy talking about? He said, broke it down to us because, we're athletes. All we want to do is just lift some heavy weight and run. So we weren't thinking just too much testosterone running through us at the time. So he set us down and he said, like, listen, every time you choose an apple or a banana over a bag of chips or some candy, you just made a deposit in your health account. Every single time that you go for a walk or go for a run instead of sit on the couch and watch at that time, a DVD, you just made a deposit in your health account. Said every single time you take any type of momentum towards making yourself healthy, and he said that can even be decisions. And he gave an example of going and if it's a sale on protein shakes, and that's what he used at the time, you go and you just stock up. You take advantage of that sale because that money, you could have used that money to go towards something else that's not going to get you better. And I kind of understood what he was talking about, but I'm young, and again, I just wanted to get bigger, faster, stronger. So he told us that now, look at him. He never stopped training through his teens, through his 20s, and at the time he was in his 30s. He never stopped training. And now he's able to cash out so many of, all those health checks that he wrote himself because he ate right and he made good decisions. And now he was stronger and faster than all of us. And he was smaller, which was crazy, So I look at our food forest and I look around at everything and I think like, this is truly something that my wife and I are doing to make deposits in our health account. Every tree that we plant and every seed that we sow is putting a small deposit into our personal health account and our family health account that later on in life we're going to be able to cash out. And maybe not even later on. You can cash out when you go on vacation and you just want to pig out and eat. Or when you just, it's a good meal. You just craving something that that you shouldn't be eating, but you're not worried about it because you put so many deposits in throughout the weeks and months and years that, a meal's not going to hurt you. A few meals it's not going to hurt you. And I think that the food forest and I think that the garden is for all of us that's growing anything. We're just putting deposits in our health account. We don't think of it that way because life happens fast and life comes at you quick. We don't think of it that way. It's just, we're all trying to just maintain. We're all just trying to just stay healthy, enjoy our lives. Most of us, we're just trying to do the right things and just live our life the way we want to live it. But when you just really stop and think about everything that you're putting down, everything that you're planting, you are depositing a small check in your own personal health account for later on in life. We all know that eating from your backyard, eating your own organic food is healthier than getting that pesticide sprayed stuff that, you know, we see at the grocery stores. We know that by now. We know. Yeah, it's hard work. It's not easy to grow things. You're always outside working. It's always something to do. There's never a day where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna stop, you know, and you know, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna let it go. I remember this Fraser episode where Fraser went to this funeral. He found out that this healthy guy that he knows who runs marathons and he's like a vegan or something, and he died of a heart attack like in his 30s. And to the life of him, Fraser could not understand how this guy died. And he went to the funeral just to find out, just to see if this guy on the side was maybe doing some drugs, or on the side he was stressed out in his life, in his marriage. And come to find out, none of that. He was just a stand-up guy, and it blew Fraser's mind because he was older in age, and he was just thinking like, you know, if this guy who does everything right died of a heart attack, what chance do I have? That's what he's thinking. And that, in a sense, is like for all of us. You could do everything right. You know, we all know the stories of someone who smokes a pack of cigarettes a day and they live to be 100. Or, you know, the same thing goes for someone who tries one thing one time and that's the end of their life, you know. You just never know. But just like with your 401k or anything that you're saving for, keep going. Eventually you're going to hit your goal. Eventually life later on, you're going to be rewarded for the things that you do now. And that's for the majority of us with our health. Just for making little tweaks, little changes, little sacrifices. More than often, you're going to get rewarded for those sacrifices that you make. Not all the time. You know, things happen. You could be healthy and you can, you know, something can happen, and it happens. You know, we're not God. When God has a plan for you, whatever that plan is, you know, is his will. There's nothing we can do about that. But we can, while we're here, live as healthy as we could be and set ourselves up for the most success in these, you know, in these bodies that we can. This is our temple. So make those deposits. Make those deposits in your health. Improving your backyard and growing food is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with growing food. There's nothing wrong with trying to be healthy. You're doing this for you. You ain't doing this for nobody else, but you're doing this for yourself because it tastes better. You know, things cost a lot of money. It's expensive as hell. Medicine and going to the hospital, that is expensive. If you can save yourself some money later on in life, and right now, I'm definitely speaking to the teens and the 20-year-olds right now who think, you know, that nothing's going to happen to you, because I thought like that too. I thought like, you know, I'm healthy. You know, it's so many years away before this happens. Or I remember even thinking like when I was like 18 years old, okay, by the time I'm 50, it's going to be, you know, medicine is going to have this and we're going to have that. Or, you know, I'm thinking that technology is going to be so advanced that, you know, I can live to be 150 basically not doing nothing. I don't know, thoughts like that, things like that. I was wrong. Now that I'm getting closer to 50, I'm like knocking on the door right there. I'm glad that that other part of my brain, or that other part of myself who put in the work, who listened to my old strength coach and choose the apple more than often over the bag of chips, and who decided just to live a healthier lifestyle, healthier than I can be. I'm glad, because I sit here today fairly healthy. Even, you know, you guys see the gray hairs, you know, I'm much older than I look. Let's say that, much older than I look. At least I think so. But I'm pretty healthy, and so is my family. So is my wife, and so are my kids. So it's okay. Cash out those checks later on in life, cash them out sooner in life. But let's just keep doing some healthy habits and keep eating healthy and keep growing our fruit trees, keep planting our vegetables, keep working in our gardens. Let's go for runs. Let's go for walks. Let's lift some heavy weight. Let's just have fun. Go outside, play in the playground. Go to the park with your kids or your grandkids and play tag. Take a swim. whatever it is you can do, just keep moving. Just keep trying, keep doing your best. And that's all we can do. Well, thank you for watching. This video took a turn. It took a turn. But sometimes that's how it has to be. You know, I'm in this just to help. That's all I'm trying to do. It's just help any way I can, because that's all we're human. We're on this planet together at the exact same time. We're all brothers and sisters. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Later.